Everyone, this is Star with Rihanna Stark. This is your weekly love reading for the week starting from 15 to 21st June. I will cover all 12 sun signs starting from Aries going all the way to Pisces. Please keep in mind that these are all random messages. I would also like to add here that we have the timestamp given in the description box, so in case you want to proceed straight away to your reading, then you could do just that. I will rely on tarot for your overall reading, and I'll also use a love oracle deck for a message from the universe. So let's just dive into your reading without wasting any further time. For Aries, we have the card Three of Cups, and we also have the card Ivy, which says you're clinging. I believe for many Aries, this is a good time in romantic affairs or in romance or in matters of the heart, no doubt. Other than that, I also feel that those who are in an on again, off again relationship, you could hear from that special someone or that person whom you are crushing on. This could leave you grinning from year to year, but then those who are around you, perhaps your confidant, they could say that, or your loved ones who are privy to whatever is going on between you and your love interest, they may say that these are early days, so don't jump the gun. For many of you, I also feel that there's a possibility of your friends and acquaintances playing matchmaker. Other than that, you'll also, those who are married will be concerned of younger people or maybe your children or whatever. Disagreements could be avoided, no doubt. It's best not to take spites on your spouse. Inconsequential issues could affect both of you. In fact, for many of you, infidelity could also be a factor in your relationship. We have the card here, Ivy. So it's a symbiotic relationship, whoever it is you're dealing with, whether it's a love interest or your lover or whatever. You can expect a relationship based where you're clinging on the other person, or maybe it's a mutual give and take relationship. That's what I'm picking up for you. Largely, you can expect happy communication with your lover. From Aries, we'll move to Taurus. For Taurus, we have the card Coins, and we also have Four of Pentacles. It's ironic because both the cards seem to mirror each other. Certainly, money issues could take center stage for Taurus in this week between 15 to 21st June. Those who are crushing on someone, you could stumble upon personal details of your crush, and it seems you're on the path of discovery. You want to find out, or you want to unearth as much as you can about your love interest. On the other hand, those who are in an on-again, off-again relationship, you may also feel the sense of loss, or you may be anguished, or you may be feeling as though there's no connection, so you want to renew contact with that special someone, but you are going to take a backseat and you're going to withdraw yourself from that situation. On the other hand, those who are married Taurans, I think you'll be a bit concerned about the health of your spouse. Tempers could fly because of your irresponsible child as well. You believe that your spouse doesn't interact properly with you, and this could make you emotionally discontented. Again, like I said, money issues could take center stage in your love life this week. So focus on financial matters as well. Perhaps money could be a burden. For Gemini, we have the card Pen, that is creation. And we also have Eight of Wands. This card also seems to imply that you need to communicate with that special someone. Perhaps there could be some messages in the mailbox, or you may be in the process of renewing contact with that person who has stolen your heart or who has set your heart aflutter. Maybe both of you, in case you're already romancing, you could be working on a project, so you could collaborate with each other. That's a possibility. Single Geminis, I'm also picking up that there could be interest coming in from unwanted sections of unwanted people as well. Maybe there could be those who are from another community, or maybe you could meet someone on account of your spiritual connection, or maybe a spiritual workshop. Online dating is also a possibility for you. Again, those who are crushing on someone, you should not hesitate. You should proclaim your feelings for towards that person, rather than keep it to yourself. Those who are married twins, I think you could accuse your spouse of neglecting you. Maybe feeling that you're ignored. Perhaps you should appreciate the thoughtfulness of your spouse in case he makes an attempt to woo you or in case he does something special for you, rather than ignore those circumstances. From Gemini, we'll move to Cancer. For Cancer, we have the card 9 of Swords and we also have 555. So it's like you need to communicate. Again, 555 talks about adapting to the changes that are going to come into your life rather than staying rigid, or rather than being inflexible or rigid. That's a possibility. So you need to move towards those circumstances where you can proceed from there. 9 of Swords, I also feel that for many of you, some of you could also feel rejection, or you may reject someone in this week. Cyber stalking of your crush could continue. In fact, you may want him to acknowledge his feelings for you. On the other hand, those who are romancing, you could have good conversations. Phone conversations is quite likely. Or you could get compliments for being intelligent. Ideally, Cancerians, I think you should show more affection in your relationship. You should reciprocate as well. On the other hand, those who are married, I think you should avoid nitpicking, or you should avoid finding faults with your partner. Marital infidelity could also be a factor in this relationship in this week. Again, financial issues could also affect the relationship. Maybe you desire financial independence because you think that if you were financially independent, then you would have been treated with more respect. It says here, wisdom, wake up call, time to move in a new direction. Like I said, you have to adapt to the changes. You have to move forward. You have to take the bull by its horns if you want to get somewhere in life. It's also making a wake up call, maybe in case you're in a relationship where you're desirous of respect and it's not coming your way, then you should rethink your moves, or you rethink your strategy about how you need to work on the relationship. From Cancer, we'll move to Leo. For Leo, we have the card Hourglass, time is slipping. And we also have the Hangman and Chariot. I have pulled 2 cards from Tarot for your reading. I think it's a time when you'll get a lot of insight into your relationship. The health of your loved ones, or even your love interest or your spouse, could also be a concern for you. In fact, even your health could be a matter of concern. For some of you, I think your age difference could be a factor in your relationship. Disappointments are likely also in case you're crushing on someone, in case you want to renew contact with the person. Maybe you think it's always you who's making the effort, so that is why time is slipping away. Maybe you think that you shouldn't be the one who should always give the relationship a chance. Maybe you're trying too hard to make it work. Married Leos, I think you have to deal with a spouse who's going to shower his anger. Even you could be a bit curt. So try to avoid those circumstances. Your spouse could also link you with other members of the opposite sex, or he may want to wash dirty linen in public, or he may want to talk about your past. But you think that he shouldn't do so, and this could make you a bit tensed or stressed out. Let's move to Virgo. For Virgo, we have the card Nail, Crucify, it says here, and we also have the card Sun. I think you'll be blowing hot and cold in your relationships in this week. There are certain things where you think you need to sacrifice, or you need to do away with. In fact, if you are single, or those who are already married, you may be thinking of starting a family of your own. Basically, you'll be concerned about home improvements, or you want a family or your home. You want to move ahead with respect to the relationship. But you may also feel that your spouse throws tantrums, and this leaves you distressed. Like I said, you could experience those situations where there'll be temper tantrums, or you may be blowing hot and cold. Your concern will also be your spouse's health in this week. On the other hand, those who are single, I feel that your suitor will go out of his way to woo you and your family members. Lovers will definitely enjoy phone conversations. You may cool sweet nothings, and you may also assist each other in every possible way with respect to work. What else can I say? I think The nail card here says crucify. Maybe certain sacrifices have to be made. In fact, if you want the relationship to proceed, then you have to do just that. For Libra, we have the card Five of Pentacles. And we also have the card Great Satisfaction. In case you are in an on-again, off-again relationship, Librans, I think that there's a possibility, or there's a huge possibility that you could hear from your love interest or your lover. Maybe he has faced certain loss in his relationship or in his family life. That is why he's wanting you, meaning he's leaning on you. You're the shoulder he leans on. Those who are already romancing will also have to deal with an insecure lover. In fact, I think there will be times when you will analyze each and every move of his. You think that both of you are mirroring each other. Maybe you are doing the same things. On the other hand, married Librans, I think you have to be a bit tolerant and you have to be patient with your spouse. Both of you will help each other at work. Financial issues could also be of paramount importance to Librans in this week. And maybe you'll discuss work and you'll come to solutions with the help of his assistants or her assistants. From Librans, we'll proceed towards Scorpio, I think. Yeah, Scorpio. For Scorpio, we have the card Knight of Pentacles. And we also have the card Cloud Shapes, Guardian Angel. For Scorpions, I think you're being divinely guided. Maybe you could see or look up at the universe, so you will be getting signs, maybe in the form of cloud shapes. Perhaps you could have a look at the sky. Unconsciously, these signs come up and we need to pay attention to them in case if we have a divine connection or we are connected deeply with the universe, and these signs will show up more often than not. Those who are crushing on someone may be feeling that it's a dead end. Maybe you think that you have done your best to renew contact with the person. Besides, you think that there's no effort from the other person, so you think that it's best to move away from this kind of a relationship. On the other hand, romancing Scorpions, I feel that your lover will certainly admit that he has feelings for you only. Or he may say that he is completely committed towards you. For some of you, in case you want the person to acknowledge his feelings for you, you may also feel that he is more concerned about his family members and he doesn't have time for you, or he is disinterested in having or in forming an attachment with you or in proceeding with a relationship with you. Married Scorpions, I think you'll be dealing with a spouse who could link you with other members of the opposite sex. He may accuse you of infidelity. Those who are in an extramarital relationship should also be quite careful, because in case you are in a hush-hush romance, then someone could come to know about your relationship. From Scorpio, I'll move to Sagittarius. For Sagittarius, I have the card Death, and I also have Key. It's time to unlock the secrets of the heart, or maybe it's time to unlock or to get the key to your life. Single Sagittarians, I believe that there'll be suitors, no doubt, but then there'll also be people who have nothing but, or they are nothing but lecherous. So you should be careful of lecherous men. In fact, even on the social media, you should be careful. Maybe you will feel that you are being stalked. That's a possibility. There'll be lots of changes in your life in this week, and you have to adjust to the changes. Whatever it is, those who are single or those who have someone on their mind will continue to think about the person. Love is all around you, and love is all you need. You believe that it's love which takes up most of your time, or your thoughts center around your lover. Single Sagittarius, I'll also believe that your people could be around you who would want to play matchmaker. Again, those who are in an on-again, off-again relationship, those Sagittarius, you can hear from your love interest, and this could leave you a bit overwhelmed. On the other hand, those who are romancing, you feel that your lover is not too demonstrative. Like I said, you need to open the key. So you should help him unlock the heart chakra. Maybe you could give him some tips, or maybe you could I don't know what should I say. Maybe you could help him move in that direction in case your lover is a bit shy. Married Sagittarians, you may be feeling as though you're being blamed for no rhyme or reason. It's always you who are being made the scapegoat. Again, for many of you, I think the health of a loved one could also be a matter of concern, and that could affect your relationship with your family members or with your spouse or lover. From Sagittarius, I'll move to Capricorn. For Capricorn, we have the card Four of Wands. It's a twin flame card, so your thoughts will be centered around that special someone or your twin flame. And we also have the card Yellow. It talks here of confidence, success, happiness, and optimism. So in this week, there's reason to be optimistic. Certainly, there'll be a lot of attention coming your way from the opposite sex, but maybe you're disinterested. Or you may be reminiscing about a past romance, or you may be thinking about someone whom you are madly in love with, and you still have feelings for him. On the other hand, married Capricorns, you could be a bit exasperated because your spouse conceals things from you. Perhaps you should question him, but then you think that you are going to be ignored, or you are ignored by your spouse. Again, marital infidelity could also be a factor. You may think that your spouse is being excessively generous towards a member of the opposite sex or towards a worker, and there's no need to do so. Still, you need, in case you are in a romantic relationship, there's reason for you to be optimistic. It's a twin flame card, no doubt. From Capricorns, we'll move to Aquarius. For Aquarius, we have the card Orange, enthusiasm, excitement, and warmth. And another card we have is Page of Cups. So, an offer of love is certainly coming your way from the opposite sex in case you're single. But it's up to you. Maybe you may be disinterested, or maybe you may overlook the affections of people who are showing more than a passing interest in you. Maybe you are not aware of what's going on. Those who are crushing on someone will continue to cyberstalk the person. You may also have the urge to call him, but then you could withhold yourself, or you may retreat from the situation. Married ones, you should avoid silly quarrels, no doubt. On the other hand, you could feel a bit optimistic, or you could be a bit excited, and there could be warmth and ardor in your relationship in case you're already romancing. Try not to be detached from the situation if you want the relationship to work. Last but not the least, I'll move to Pisces. For Pisces, I have the card Moon, and I also have King of Cups. And the knife card, Sever, it says. So maybe you need to do away with unhealthy relationships or unhealthy situations. I also believe that Pisces, there may be a choice in love. Maybe you have more than one suitor. But it's up to you whom you decide to move with. Some of you could also have dreams about your ex. There's likely to be confusion in the week. So decide carefully whom you want to date or whom you want to go on with. Your ex-flame could also reach out to you, but then you may not be interested. On the other hand, those who are already married, I think you have to deal with a suspicious spouse in this week, starting from 15 to 21st June. Your spouse thinks that other members of the opposite sex are showing more than a passing interest in you. Try to sever or do away with unhealthy relationships or unhealthy patterns, because this is affecting your relationship in this week. I hope everyone you liked your reading for the weekly love reading for all 12 sun signs. Please give us your feedback in the comment section. This is Star with Ariana Stark. We also have the monthly forecast for each sun sign, which is published before the month commences. Have a look at that as well to get greater insight into your month or how the month is going to pan out for you. This is Ariana Stark signing off. Take care. Bye till the next time.